guys, today I'm going to be doing my June wrap-up and my July TBR video. I also have a couple of announcements, so I'm gonna get those out of the way first. First, I just wanted to say thank you so much for 2,000 subscribers. I honestly cannot believe that. I feel like I just hit 1,000 and like, how is this happening? So I just wanted to say that. I didn't want to like let it go unsaid. Thank you so much, and I'm not going to be doing a giveaway for this, but I am currently holding a giveaway on my Instagram account, which is at Lizzie Loves Books. That giveaway was for 3,000 followers on Instagram, and so if you go over to my Instagram, the link is always in the description box. So if you repost that picture with the hashtag Lizzie Loves Books 3K giveaway, you are entered to win a signed hardcover Barnes & Noble edition of The One by Kira Cass. So if you haven't seen that yet, go over to my Instagram and enter. There are only like 50 entries, so you have a pretty good chance. So go enter that. There's only a week left, I think. It ends on like July 7th. The other announcement I wanted to make was, if you have been a subscriber for basically a year, you'll know that last year I took like a week break from YouTube, and that is because this year I'm going back to that same camp that I went to last year to serve as a short-term missionary there, and that is for the first week of July, so I will not be on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, any social medias until about the 7th, maybe the 6th. So yeah, if that's why I won't be posting pictures on Instagram like I usually do every day, I won't be tweeting, I won't be replying to comments or anything, or watching anybody's videos, or liking anybody's pictures. So I just wanted to get that out there, because if you're wondering like if you thought I died or something, no, I'll be back on the 6th. Okay, so now that the announcements are out of the way, let's get into what I read in June. The first book that I read in June was Shades of Dune by Carrie Corp and Lori Langdon, which is the third book in the Dune series, which is one of my favorite series. I actually filmed a review on this, but I think I probably won't be putting it up until the release date. This is actually an arc. It doesn't come out until September, I think September 1st. Please read the Dune series if you haven't yet. It's one of my favorites. It's a Scottish book, magicalness. So if you haven't picked it up, it's so good. I rated this 5 out of 5 stars. I wish I could give it more than that, because it's seriously my favorite in the series so far. It's phenomenal. I loved it so much. So look forward to my review once the book is out on September 1st. After that, I picked up P.S. I Still Love You by Jenny Han, which is the sequel in the To All the Boys I've Loved Before duology. I actually only ended up giving this 2 out of 5 stars, which is crazy because I've never given a book 2 out of 5 stars before. That's like really low, but lately I've been trying to be more strict with my stars, because usually I'm really generous, but I'm like, I need to be honest. And I have a whole review up on Goodreads, and so you can read my entire review there. I'm not going to do a video review, but if you want to know why I only give it 2 stars, you can go check that out. Yeah, it was just so just full of junk, not clean at all. And while there were a couple of scenes that I liked and aspects that I liked in this book and characters, it just wasn't worth it, and I wouldn't recommend this duology unless you really don't care about that type of thing. But if you are looking for a clean book, this is not it, and I really didn't enjoy it very much at all. So after that, I actually started Illusionarium by Heather Dixon, and if you know me, you know that I'm obsessed with her other book called Entwined, and now that this book is out, I was dying to read it, and then I finally got it, and I didn't read it for a while, and then I started it and I read 70 pages of it, and I just couldn't get into it. I wasn't in the mood for it. I was in the mood for like summer contemporaries, and I didn't want to make myself read this when I wasn't in the mood for it and then not enjoy it, because I know I will love it when I'm in the mood for it. So I read the first 70 pages. I enjoyed them. It's really interesting so far, so I'm not sure when I will finish this book, but I did read 70 pages of it. After that, I read We Were Liars by E. Lockhart, and I actually listened to this on audiobook, and I gave this book 4 out of 5 stars, but I mean, honestly, like, it deserves 5 out of 5 stars. It was so good. I finished this around the middle of June, or like towards the earlier part of June, and I can't stop thinking about it. It's so amazing. Like, seriously, if you haven't picked this up yet, you really need to, because it's just phenomenal. Like, the way it's written is so unique and bizarre and creepy and mysterious and wonderful, and it was such a good book. I would so recommend this if you haven't picked it up already. I absolutely loved it. So the final book that I read last month was Since You've Been Gone by Morgan Matson, and I gave this book 5 out of 5 stars. It was so good. I have read her other book, Amy and Roger's Epic Detour, and I gave that one 4 out of 5 stars, I think. But this one was just like, oh, the main character was so relatable, and it was like so long, and it was much cleaner than Amy and Roger's Epic Detour, and just like so amazing. I love the concept for the book, like the plot, it was so cool, and all the characters were amazing and unique and beautiful, and I have no complaints. Like literally this book is so perfect and I just love it to death. I'm so happy I picked this up. All of those people raving about it, it wasn't for nothing. Like if you still haven't read it yet, please pick it up because it's amazing. Also just like the perfect summertime read. It'll just like make you laugh and just be like, ah, it's so good. Okay, so those are actually all of the books that I finished in June. I didn't finish that many because I actually started a new TV show. I sort of felt myself going into a reading slump a little bit, and then I literally just like embraced the reading slump and started a TV show. Binge watched it. I don't even remember the last time I binge watched a TV show. So this was glorious. I started watching Downton Abbey. I watched the first 3 seasons, but basically I need to get seasons 4 and 5 before I get back from camp, so that, because I'm gonna be like dead tired afterwards, so I'm gonna just like lay in my bed and watch seasons 4 and 5. So, more reading slump. I love that show. So that is sort of getting into my June TBR. I'm basically going to finish Downton Abbey when I get back, and then I may read Landry Park and Jubilee Manor by Bethany Hagen, because these are supposed to be like the selection and Downton Abbey, and they sound like Downton Abbey, so I really want to pick them up. If I'm like in depression afterwards that I have to wait so long for season 6, I might pick these up. It's not like confirmed. If I'm not in the mood for them, then I won't, but I possibly will, because oh, I love that show. So my July TBR is not going to be huge. I'm not sure if all the books I say I'm going to read, I will read. I'll probably just read whatever I'm in the mood for. I kind of just want to read a ton of contemporaries. But one of the ones that I would like to read next month is The Jewel by Amy Ewing, and I actually have an arc of the second book, The White Rose, and I don't own the first book, so I got it from the library, and I probably will only have 2 weeks with it because a lot of people want it, so like I don't think it'll let me renew it. So I need to finish that one pretty soon, as well as The Winter's Crime by Marie Rutkotsky. I read the first book, The Winter's Curse, late last year, I think, and I didn't love it. I think I gave it 3 out of 5 stars. But I heard that the sequel's better, and I love this cover, and I really want to read it and see if I like it any better than The Winter's Curse. So hopefully I will be reading both of these next month, but I'm not sure. So those are all the books that I finished in June and all the books I'm planning on reading in July. Maybe, I'm not sure about that TBR, but again, I will be gone until like July 6th, so I'm not dead, don't worry. That is pretty much it for this video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it, and I will talk to you in my next one. Bye!